Worst thing about working in a toxic work environment is what it does to your self-esteem. You get out of a place like that, it can take months or longer to feel back in your power, to feel strong again. A toxic work environment is one that is ruled by fear. It runs on fear. They always want you to be afraid of everything, like you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get a bad performance review. You missed your metrics. Make it all about fear so that you don't say, wait a minute, why am I even working here? And so that you do not have the emotional energy to get a better job. So I don't want you anywhere near that kind of place. But how do you know whether it's a toxic workplace or a healthy workplace before you take the job? Here's the thing. Nobody would ask me, Liz, how can I spot a toxic workplace before I accept the offer? Except that we don't have our usual spidey sense when we're job hunting because we're kind of in fear ourselves. And we think, oh, I really want them to like me. And yeah, that's important, but it's just as important that you like them and feel good about them and trust them, especially your hiring manager, the person who's going to be your boss. So it's really helpful to have somebody to talk your interviews over with, to talk about the job search with, maybe somebody a little tough, a little cynical, who's going to hear you talk about an interview or a phone conversation or a Zoom conversation and say, I hear a red flag, because you will be unlikely to spot the red flags when you're in the mode of, please, Your Majesty, hire me. No one can blame you because we've all been taught to job hunt just that way, out of our power. I talk about this stuff to re-empower you when you've been disempowered by a lot of toxic brainwashing we've gotten since we were little kids. You know, the employer's in charge and you're nothing. Nope. I'm a former senior VP of HR, and I'm here to tell you, no. So many conversations in conference rooms. Oh, I hope we can get that person. That candidate could really help us. That's real life. You got to feel that power. And if you're awake and aware in your job search and you're paying attention, or you have that kind of cynical friend that will talk through your interviews and your interactions, you will know if it's a place where you need to say, oh, thank you, I'm going to withdraw from the recruiting pipeline, but thank you so much for all your time. You're not trying to burn a bridge if you don't have to. If you do, burn that thing down. Not trying to antagonize anybody. You're just trying to get out before they suck you into the vortex and then you're lost. Listen, if you want to talk with me about your workplace or career situation on my podcast, let me know. Go to the tap link in my bio and reach me there. And thanks for liking and sharing my posts and videos, and thanks for following me.